Most of us quilt makers were trained to use a particular type of cotton fabric with a relatively low thread count to make our quilts with. A lot of people don't realize that you can use lots of different fabrics to make quilts with, especially if you like to make art quilts, but even if you like to make bed quilts and throw quilts. Here I have this wonderful kind of array of different fabrics that I think are perfectly suitable for making quilts with. If we start here, we have a silk charmeuse, then a silk velvet, a cotton velvet, a cotton twill, a lightweight canvas, a very fine well corduroy, a pineapple silk, which is made from pineapple fronds, a Chinese silk dupioni, an Indian silk dupioni, raw silk, linen, and rough-hewn silk. If a fabric behaves like that cotton that we're used to using, such as this pineapple silk, it has very little stretch in either the crosswise grain or the lengthwise grain. We can use it just as it is. If a fabric moves and shimmies and drapes, however, like this velvet or this silk charmeuse, it's going to work best if we put a iron-on, permanent iron-on, non-woven stabilizer on the back. And we simply iron this to the surface, the back surface of the fabric, and then cut it and sew it like we normally would. These two quilts are made with alternative fabrics. This is a linen, just like this linen right here. And this is a very slubby Indian dupioni silk, like this slubby Indian dupioni silk here. And then this piece is made entirely out of velvet, and this very silky, shimmery, movie velvet. Because it's made out of velvet and I didn't piece it though, I didn't put any stabilizer on the back. I used the batting and the backing as the stabilizer during the quilting process, and it worked just great. So you can try and explore the use of all sorts of different fabrics for your quilts. You don't have to stick with that regular old quilter's cotton. And you can add a little bit of oomph, something different, something fun to your next quilt.